He's young
I
whippersnapper.
don't know. I can't remember. I don't know. I'm sure if any of my friends listen to this, I'm like, oh, there's been plenty of times you were drinking whiskey and you went fucking off the fucking rails. But but he didn't remember any of this shit the next morning, which made it even better.
So did you guys have did you have to be like, you remember what you said last night? And he's gonna be like, huh?
Or dude, my daughter recorded it and played it back for him.
What was he embarrassed?
Oh yeah.
Did he say sorry? Did he was like, I'm sorry, oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the best. You guys bonded in a weird way now.
Oh, we did. And I made sure to tell him, hey, no more our alcohol.
Right.
Got it. All right.
Oh, good. Well, you should stop fiddling with your junk right before we go on. I mean, that it's disturbing. I mean, I don't know how many times we have to have this conversation.
I don't know why you're trying to change the subject. All of a sudden, you had the master plan about how we're supposed to evacuate Afghanistan, and now we're switching to my junk.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. Well, your junk is always the thing that just always overtakes everything else. No matter what other subject we're talking about, you're like, oh, no, my penis.
Dude, I'll tell you what about my penis. I'm pretty good. Never mind.
Hey, for everybody, breaking news. Breaking news. Jason is on location. On location. Reporting live from where?
Lincoln, Nebraska.
Where the corn is.
Dude, I will tell you what, from Seattle to Lincoln, Nebraska, if I had to report on what the United States makes their money on, it is windmill farms, corn, cattle, and a little bit of oil.
Okay. How long is it taking you got to get from Covington to Lincoln, Nebraska?
We've been on the road for 3 days now. We've made.
You're riding a moped like in Dumb and Dumber, right? Just a. You're 85 miles per gallon on this hog.
No, I'm on one of them one wheels. I'm doing it for the.
People would have believed a moped, but no, you're a liar.
No, it's a one wheel. Seriously.
A wheel.
Yeah. You know what? It has the one wheel in the middle and the two platforms on the other side. You ride it like a skateboard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
You haven't been riding that cross country, bitch.
Yeah, I'm doing it for charity. Nah, I'm helping a friend move.
I'm pretty sure
we're going to Florida.
You would have opened with that, not just, oh, hey, I'm in Lincoln, Nebraska. Guess what I've been doing? I've been riding a one wheel across this country. I'm raising money. Hey, here goes, go back. Venmo, yeah, send me money. That's what you would have done.
I tell you what, though, I think I belong in the Midwest.
You know what? I think the Midwest has got some good things. I've only been to the Midwest once. And it was briefly, it was a connecting flight, but I was like, okay. I don't know.
You know what I got to see today?
Cows.
You know what I got to see today?
Cow poop.
Amber waves of grain. Like, you heard the song? I saw it today.
Wow.
Like, seriously. That line in the song, Amber Waves of Grain, there seriously is purple fucking waves of fucking grain out there. It's very impressive.
Did you take a picture?
I did, but pictures do it no justice, dude. Oh, wow. Same thing like with the windmill, with like the windmill farms. I took a picture of this windmill, and I made sure to get cows at the bottom, and the cows look like freaking ants, dude. These windmills out here, everything's bigger out here. Put it that way.
Well, okay. Well,
me too.
So you're like are you like a tall beast of a man?
Want to see?
Well, so you're on your phone, I think, or are you on a laptop? I can't tell.
No, I'm on my phone.
Oh wow, I actually can't tell. You still look handsome as ever
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
And it's just glorious to see.
You as well. You can't tell, but I am aroused right now.
Well, that's good to know.
By the way.
Oh,
cheers.
Ooh, you went platinum. So
yes.
I'm drinking this because I got some for this weekend. We had a little get together for my birthday. These are pretty tasty if you've never had one of these.
What?
I don't ask what it is. It's like Linden fucking Hogan. But it's a summer shandy. It's like a lemon, like it's got a lemon, it's like a lemon type hint beer, but it's like a Blue Moon, but with lemon. It's kind of good.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Good for you. Oh, Bud Light Platinum, that's brewed for the night. Well, it is the night, so.
It is. It's brewed for the platinum people.
Go ahead and, hey, Bud Light, go ahead and send that residual check to 25. Never mind.
Yeah, I got a couple of Bud Light things up here. Anyways, I would not ever complain about that. Okay, so what we need to jump on before anything else, because I don't know how we missed this last week.
Not the evacuation
got caught up.
Afghanistan.
So we have a fan. We have a reoccurring person that emails us, and I know you and him have butted heads virtually, but I have to read this last email we got from him, which now is, I don't know how many days ago, 10 days ago now.
Oh, so he hasn't sent another one.
I think his feelings might be hurt because we haven't brought this one up. So this is the infamous, the always never failing to bring the thunder, Cankle Boobs, aka Kunker Dunk, aka Kanky Wanky Panky, right? I don't know. I'm going to attempt to read the latest email, and then I will be showing a photo that a picture that he submitted with his email. I don't know if you've seen it, Jason. And if you have,
I don't think so.
Okay, then you are going to react live on the air.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
I'm going to do my best. So for everybody that knows already, you're going to understand why this is hard to read. But for those that you don't know, he how do I explain this?
He's a jagoff.
He writes these things in a way that is so hard to read. It's comical, and which makes it almost half of the fun. Okay. So it starts with episode 7.7, right? So
this is
emailed this after. I don't know. I don't understand. That throws me off. But I'm going to get into the guts of this thing. It starts with a question mark. So I don't know if he's like speaks a different language normally. It says, why is Jason hating cankers so much? I be's your sugar's daddy. I be, it's really hard not to read this, like how he's spelling it. I'm trying to translate it into real English so it makes sense to you guys, but bear with me. It's hard. He's going to buy you more stupid hats. I get you bitch ass Mio drops. He's going to buy you more Mio drops.
Oh, good.
We were talking about the Mio. You had the Mio in yeah. Don't be mad, right? Then he's got jokes. Joke number 1. What kind of bee make milk? Booby. Pretty good. I've heard that one before, but it's pretty good.
Yeah.
I used to date a girl that was cross-eyed. Did not work out because we never were able to see eye to eye. And I always felt like she was seeing someone else on the side.
Throw that one away, dude.
No, too bad. Too late. He says at the end, I loves you guys. Kanky want to help you guys get famous. We's besties forevers. I draw you a picture. Ain't no party like a Kanky party, because a Kanky party don't stop. That's what he says.
Okay.
Okay.
First of all,
Yes.
I got a problem with him because he talks so much shit. Right?
Okay.
And you heard the old saying, talk shit, get hit.
This is true. And
Let's see the picture.
I'm getting it open. So I gotta share my screen.
By the way, I mean, everybody needs to take notice of that giant TV in your room. Holy shit, dude.
Oh, this little old thing. Hey,
Dude, I wish you would share some of our podcast.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna
endorsement money.
I'm gonna put together a slideshow of pictures of us.
And to your right there, at least from where I'm looking at you, that is the most expensive casting couch I've ever seen in my life.
Well, players gotta eat, you know what I'm saying? Okay, I gotta share my screen. Okay.
The screen.
I am going to share this. Are you ready?
I'm waiting.
Okay. I want your reaction. 3, 2, 1. You see it?
Just pinch out for a bigger view. What the fuck?
So I'm assuming this is Cankle, right? I'm assuming the boobs hat with the beardo. And then this is got to be me. That is disturbing yet hilarious at the same time. So, ladies and gentlemen, the art of Cankle boobs. And I don't know what this is, but it kind of looks like it could be both genitalia mixed together.
Yeah, it looks like what do you call it? An engorged clitoris. That's what it looks like to me.
Yes. So there you go.
I don't know why why Jason hates Cankle so much. You know what?
Hey,
at least he got our dong size right. You know,
mine looks
both the same size. Remember that one time we measured and we were like surprised that both of ours were the same exact
I know.
size?
Wasn't that crazy?
Dude,
like, did we just become best friends? Nope.
Let's do a podcast.
We got the same size wee-wees. Okay. So there's the Cankle. I mean, you know what? I'm starting to actually like appreciate the Cankle. And I know you've got this because he keeps calling you Jason. So
hey, we appreciate him so much. He didn't make the last episode, so what else?
Hey, shots fired over the bow there. Let's bring it. Okay. Cool. We can review. You've been traveling? When did you leave?
We left Sunday morning.
Okay.
Sunday morning we left. There was a fucking brush fire on I-90, closed eastbound at Cleellum. We took some back roads that I've never been around before, which was kind of cool. Other than it, delaying our trip. But I haven't. What is that? Southeastern Cleellum.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty out there.
Yeah.
But then we got back on track and we made it to almost Boise Sunday night.
Okay.
Yeah. And then last night, and we drove all day Monday. We made it to Laramie, Wyoming, which I don't know if you know, Laramie, Wyoming is 7,400 feet elevation. And it's beautiful up there.
Wow.
Yeah. And then we left this morning on time, a little early actually. We were with the goals, with the hopes to make it to Kansas City, Missouri.
Okay.
However, we had a little fuel filter issue where we had to stop and make some phone calls and try to find this fuel filter, which everybody said they could get tomorrow morning. But then we found one in Minden, Nebraska, which was about a 45 minutes out of our way, one direction, in the middle of a fucking cornfield at some fucking tractor sales place, dude. Seriously, like the most absurd thing. Like I'll never forget this trip ever. Like we're in the middle of Nebraska, nowhere, and in a Isuzu NPR truck, and we need a fuel filter, and we get this fuel filter at this tractor supply.
So the thing about trips that are the best are the things you don't plan for. You can't expect.
Yeah.
Like I remember telling, like the trip I told you about Seaside, where there was the dude walking down the street in a full suit, face just all mixed up biscuits, holding the biggest Red Bull I've ever seen. I will never forget that. I will never forget that.
I've had a couple of those Red Bulls in my hands a couple mornings so far.
But you know what I mean? Like I will never forget that. You'll never forget the feel. Like what? Like you tell the story to your kids as kids, and the kid. One day I was sitting around the bonfire. They're gonna be like, one time, was traveling to.
I asked my buddy if he wanted to be.
What?
I asked my buddy if he wanted to be on the podcast, but he doesn't want to be on.
Well, it's all blurred. I can't see shit.
Oh well, good. You can't see that. He's completely in the nude right now.
I'm sure he is. Is he doing the helicopter thingy?
No, he couldn't do the helicopter thing right now. It's too stiff.
That's not nice. You talk to your friends.
That is nice.
You know what I was going to say, by the way? What I was going to say on your story about the road trip, like you got to the part where it was like getting the fuel filter, before that, I was going to say, you really need to work on your storytelling and make it more interesting, because most people probably fell asleep because you're like only telling facts. Yeah. Make up lies. Like there was a kid ran out on the road. You almost hit him. Like, I don't know.
Okay. So I did see a dead armadillo today, and I saw a dead snake in the road.
Well, there you go. Spice it up.
And I saw pronghorn antelope.
A what?
Pronghorn antelope.
Pronghorn? Pronghorn. Pronghorn.
Yeah.
Antelope. Pronghorn antelope. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Again, I've never heard of that, so you must have made it up.
Well, hey, no, you just got to leave the Northwest, dude. Okay.
No.
Go experience America, the country that you love so much. Go experience the rest of it.
Okay? I've been to like 17. I've been to like 6 states. Okay. Washington,
and I'll tell
Oregon,
you what,
back to Washington.
And I know we
Oregon.
said we were going to get political, but I love these fucking red states, dude. They're fucking absolutely beautiful.
Hey,
everybody's working, paying taxes. It's fucking, dude, it's absolutely insane. Like, I haven't seen a single fucking homeless person. It's fucking mind blowing.
Hey, back in Washington. Hey, now.
Dude, and you know the amount of fucking RVs we've seen on the road? Jesus Christ.
Oh, dude,
like,
people are traveling like crazy.
People have money. Oh, and the RV lots, they're full. You know, I was telling my buddy, like, they can't sell all of these. There's no way they can sell all of these. I know I couldn't buy one. I don't know if I would, but
they're gonna sell all of them.
No way. Dude.
No, they just keep refilling because the more they have, then the more chances. I don't know. Hey, so what? So how much longer? When are you coming back? How long are you going to be on the road? When are you planning on?
Well,
where's your final destination?
Delray Beach, Florida.
Holy shit! Like,
yeah,
you're literally you're driving as far away from home as you can, and then stay in the state.
Yeah, in between Fort Lauderdale and Miami.
Look, you seriously you're driving as far away from home that you physically can.
Fucking awesome, man.
Stay in the United States.
Yep.
That's crazy. Is it just to go there, or is there something at your final destination?
No, so I'm helping my friend move.
Oh, you're just driving and moving.
My good buddy, yes.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yep.
So it's just like a kind of a fun road trip, making your way across. Cool. That's
two dudes, two dogs, a truck. You know, we're only getting one hotel room every night.
Two dudes, 2 dogs, 1 truck. That's like a TV show on the CW.
Yeah.
Well,
we should have been live blogging it the whole time.
You should have. We should have done
live
like
streaming.
We should have done like a 15-minute jump in and like how's the trip going thing. Maybe we'll do that.
We should have.
Maybe we should do that over the next couple days. Like when you find there's a good spot, let me know, and then we'll just jump on a 10-minute quick update, like reporting live from wherever you are. How's the weather? What'd you eat for lunch?
Unfortunately, I know. Hopefully, we're not going to run into what was Hurricane Fred.
I don't know. I haven't kept up on the.
We're going to try to make Chattanooga, Tennessee tomorrow night.
Okay.
And then
you're going to go to
Thursday night.
The Grand Ole Opry?
No, sir.
Oh.
We're driving. Yeah. We got a mission.
I know. I hear you. I'm just saying, like,
Unlike Biden's evacuation of never mind. Go on. No politics.
It's hard. Okay. You know what? So I'm going to tell you quickly. So everybody knew it was my birthday last weekend. My family came over. We had like a big slumber party type thing. All my nephews, my niece came over, and my brothers and their wives, and we all hung out. It was a fantastic time. I got white girl wasted on Saturday night, and I don't mean kind of, because there's two reasons. It's not just out of like just because it was birthday party. What?
Is there any video?
No. My family loves me. They don't document stuff.
I'm sure Mrs. Corey got something on you.
I don't know. So this is the only part of my weekend review that we're going to talk about, because it's all that really happened that was any good. So white girl wasted. Shocker, right? No. But there was a reason. So about 3:00 in the afternoon on Saturday, I was barbecuing, making some chicken, right? And making tri-tip, which, by the way, was bugging. And as I was doing that, it was a stupid like mind slip, trying to do it real fast, trying to get everything done at the same time. It's timing, everybody's hungry, right? I had put in thermometer things to check the temperature of the chicken, because of all the things that I'm cooking, the chicken's the only thing that matters, right? That it's got to be cooked right, and you don't want to overcook it, you don't want to undercook it for obvious reasons. We don't want to die. So I had one in there, and it was almost a temperature, but there was a bigger one that I was kind of bouncing between to see which one, to make sure they were cooking right, because there was like quite a few pieces of chicken. Well, I had gone inside, grabbed a couple things, and it's almost ready. I know it's almost ready. So I go back out there to grab and check it again. In my mind, I was talking to one of my brothers, blah, 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 and I don't ever do this. And I went and grabbed the I keep saying thermostat. It's not thermostat. The probe, the metal probe that's in the chicken that checks the temperature. Mind you, I had my grill cranked up because I was trying to sear the last bit of the chicken to kind of get a nice crust on it, because it was almost ready. So I had to turn my grill up to like 650. And it'd been at 650 for about 10 minutes, maybe 5.
Jesus Christ, in 650?
Yeah, my grill, I could crank that bitch up to 700, dog.
Fuck.
Master Built Gravity Series. Check it out. Anyways, if you want to sponsor this thing, I won't buy it. I don't know the best grill I've ever bought in my life. I love it to death, and I'm probably going to buy another one if this one ever breaks. Okay. Seriously, Master Built Gravity Series, 1050. But anyways, it is fantastic. Grabbed it, and I mean, I didn't grab it. Like, as I went to it, my brain said, mm-mm. And so I literally just barely touched it, right? Thinking, and I was like, ooh. And I mean, I knew it was hot, but I was like, I didn't really grab it, so I probably got it in time. Looked at my hand, it looked okay. I was like, I'm still going to go inside and put cold water on it right away and ice, because that's the best thing you can do for a burn. No matter how bad it is, you do that, it usually lessens it, because it's stopping literally your flesh from cooking, because that's what you just did. Well, within a minute, I knew I didn't catch it in time. As you can see. It looks better today, but that and my thumb, you see that? So that's where I grabbed it like this. Right? Dude, it hurts so bad that I was like, okay, I got to put some ice on it. So we had bottles of frozen water we keep in our fridge or freezer all the time. So we had quite a few in there. So I just grabbed one. I was like, I'm just going to have to hold this for a while. Not thinking much of it, except for I realized it's still like I would take my hand off of it every couple, like 20 minutes or so. And it was like, God, it start hurting within like 15 seconds. I'm like, real bad. I'm like, I'm going to fight through it. I'll just put the bottle down. So screw that. I ain't need that. And I'm like, okay, I'm
Kind of
bubbling.
did.
It was bad. Dude, I went through 3 frozen bottles of water. They thawed out all the way. And it was still hurting. So I told you this happened at 3:00 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
It was 11 o'clock, roughly, when it stopped stinging, hurting so bad where I could actually like use my hand besides holding a frozen bottle of water. It was insane. It makes no sense. I've burned myself before many times.
Mrs. Corrie didn't go, burn cream, nothing.
Dude, we tried to put everything on it. Aloe and soaking it in aloe, putting burn cream on it. There's this red.
Hang on. Did you soak it in cider?
That apple cider vinegar, Jason, that you're referring to. No, we did not try that.
Huh?
Innuendo meant or not, because children don't need to. I'm just kidding. No, I did not do that. And no, we did not use apple cider vinegar. No, like we tried everything. It just wasn't working. So I started, and about 2 hours in, like I just started literally drinking whiskey. Straight up.
Ooh, that always helps.
No, I mean, I like whiskey anyways, but it gave me an excuse. And I started just, I mean, I had a lot. And that was fine until about 11:30. And I guess what happened was as soon as and everybody jokes like, oh, you finally got it, the pain went away because you were hammered. No, because I was pretty hammered earlier and it was not going away. But I think once the pain went away, this wasn't distracting me anymore, and all the booze said we can.
So what did you do?
Well, nothing really crazy. I just was being silly. I was being super silly. I went and hid from my brother outside. He thought I like disappeared. I was like hiding on the side of the house. He didn't look very hard because I was like right there. He just turned the light on. I was like, I don't know where he's at. Anyway,
that's funny you meant that because
when I was like
mentioned that.
Rapping with my nephews in the garage. I invited them to bring all their instruments and stuff. We set up speakers and stuff in the garage and we're going to record music. But we did not record anything. We just jammed all night. And then we started sharing our favorite music and things. And then next thing you know, we were just being silly.
So do we have a new intro?
Huh?
Do we have a new intro?
No, we do not yet.
Okay.
If I would have thought about it, that would have been a really good opportunity, actually, because
funny you mentioned
they're
that.
musically talented, for sure.
It's funny you mentioned the fucking the whiskey thing because last week I mentioned we had the grad party for my 2 youngest. Did I mention that?
Yeah.
Did I mention that my oldest daughter's boyfriend and I went to Muckleshoot?
Muckleshoot?
Yeah, after the party. Did I mention that part?
You did not.
Dude. So we're playing beer pong at my house.
Okay.
And then we only had a couple freaking seltzers.
Okay.
This is the same kid. How old is he? 22, 20, about to be 23. He just won 15 grand from Muckleshoot like 3-4 weeks ago.
What?
So that's I was like, dude, let's go to Muckleshoot. Like, I'm taking your lucky ass. Every time he goes, he wins money. So we go, he gets a double Crown and Coke. I match him. He starts winning again, dude. I lose $100 like that. He's up 600 like that. Next thing you know, he gets white girl wasted, like you're saying, and he's just fucking like out of his fucking mind. Like, and I got to get him out of there. And there's Auburn PD outside. I'm like, motherfucker, dude. And then I get him back to the house, and he's fucking, you're going to tell me how to live my life? Like, where are you from? What's it about? I'm like, are you kidding me right now? Am I going to have to choke the shit out of my oldest daughter's boyfriend? Dude, he pulled me around side of my own house and was asking me fucking what I'm about. I'm like, huh?
Hold up.
Excuse me?
I'm pretty sure I could throat punch you right now. I'm going to take my fist, put it through your throat, and you're going to go,
dude.
Yeah.
Oh,
these young whippersnappers. These young whippersnappers.
I don't know. I can't remember. I don't know. I'm sure if any of my friends listen to this, I'm like, oh, there's been plenty of times you were drinking whiskey and you went fucking off the fucking rails. But But he didn't remember any of this shit the next morning, which made it even better.
So did you guys have like did you have to be like, you remember what you said last night? And he's gonna be like, huh? Or was
my daughter recorded it and played it back for him.
Gee, what, was he embarrassed?
Oh yeah.
Did he say sorry? Did he was like, I'm sorry, oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the best. You guys bonded in a weird way now.
Oh, we did. And I made sure to tell him, hey, no more our alcohol.
Right.
Okay. I've never seen anybody fucking flip a switch like that.
You know, it's weird. I'm a really happy drunk. I'm really.
No, he flipped the switch. We were high-fiving fucking. He's winning jackpots and fucking.
Yeah. Like, I'm happy, or I'm super happy, so happy that I'm sad. Like, emotional. Like, babe, I love you so much.
You're the best.
You're my best friend. Like, my buddy Chris, I was like, you know, you're just such a good dude. Or like
your buddy. I didn't get to say this on the podcast, but everybody, Corey has a type. He's into shorter, husky, bearded guys. Yeah? That's what he's into. Mrs. Corey.
Well, it's not my fault that my best friend could be your doppelganger.
He's my best
friend. In a weird way. But hey, we are going to have to figure out a way to get all you two on here together. So
it's going to happen.
We're going to make it happen. So Chris.
Yeah. And I already know him and I are going to tag team on you. Wait. That came out wrong.
No, it didn't. I meant it that way. Like tag team back again in a completely different way.
Look at how excited you got. Jesus Christ, dude.
Hey, Chris is one of the funniest dudes I know. Like you guys are.
Dude, we're doing a podcast right now, and he's the funniest dude you know. Really? You're gonna say that's my face right now?
Well, no, because I'm not looking at you right now.
Whatever, dude.
No, it's that. I think I told you this before. You guys both have like the most, like a very simpler sense of humor, except for he tries to be clean a lot more, and it doesn't come across clean. He doesn't realize it until after he says it. Like he won't come out and say certain words, but the words he chooses instead sometimes are worse. And it's hilarious because he doesn't realize. He's like, oh crap. And then it's really funny because it's not on purpose. It's not like he's trying to always be super funny. He's trying to sometimes be awkward, which ends up being more funny than if he would have just dropped an F-bomb or saying shit or F in the B and the D and the A with no L or whatever, right?
Funny you mentioned that too. I was told that I cuss way too much.
Well, you're emotional, and emotional things. They say it's super.
No. Not emotional.
Passionate. They say there's a research out there that says people that cuss out loud are less stressed because it relieves something. We'll have to find that article and read it one day. But it's something about like those people are cooler. I don't know. So fuck it.
Okay.
Okay.
Do loud.
The other thing that we forgot to mention last week was, or actually it might be before that. There's a gentleman that left a comment on YouTube. His name is Tim, and he wants more of the baking soda music for his upcoming mixtape that he wants to make. So, will you sing that song for him?
Ain't gonna happen, dude.
Oh,
I gotta rehearse. I gotta rehearse. I only know the one line, dude.
Well, that's all that there is.
I got baking soda.
Yeah, well, there's like, I'm in love with the cocoa, and then I got baking soda. That's it. You don't need to actually sing the other word lyrics, because the other day I listened to that and remember I was like, I don't remember them saying that. It's because I never got past the first beginning where it starts and he's like, I'm in love with the cocoa. I'm in love, like 3 or 4 times. I stopped listening after that.
I was telling my homie we could be to Florida by now if we got a little bit of that, you know?
Well, over there, yeah, it's probably just on every street corner. 50 Cent. You know why they call 50 Cent 50 Cent? In the Midwest. Never mind. Okay, here's the real question though, because I know you're probably really tired and you get to bed, so we don't want to keep you too long, but I have a question that is a very big one that you need to answer, and I will try to come up with an answer. I literally thought about this earlier today. Have you ever shit your pants?
Of course, dude. Dude.
Of course. Okay.
Yeah, okay. TMI. I'll let you in a little secret.
We're all family.
Hotel breakfast and all his crap comes to me, all right? I've had a pretty rough day today. Mm-hmm. I've downed about a half bottle of Pepto-Bismol. Yeah. I shit in the middle of fucking nowhere. Where the fuck were we?
Is it on the trip? You're talking about this week you shit your pants? Oh my God.
No.
Oh,
dude. I haven't shit my pants, but I've shit every stop, every chance we've had to stop.
Dude, I thought I hit fucking struck gold. I thought you were like, on this trip, I shit my pants when we were in Boise, Idaho. We were just about to go to the hotel, and you were like, oh.
Very close.
Okay.
Dude, I forget where we were. We're in the middle of nowhere. The automatic transmission temperature light came on, and we pulled over to let the transmission cool down. Mm-hmm. And I had to go, bro. And I look over, and there's this tire, and I just kind of, anyways, yeah. It's been a rough day.
So that was this when you're driving?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
No more hotel. I do not recommend. I don't care what hotel it is. I do not recommend the scrambled eggs or the fucking sausage links or the biscuits and gravy for that matter.
What about a waffle?
Stay away from that.
Did you not have a waffle?
No. If you're going to have anything, have a bagel and some fucking cream cheese. That's my recommendation.
No, well, the fact that you went for the eggs that don't look like eggs.
And I put Tabasco on it.
It's probably the Basco, dog. The Basco messed you up. Man, dude, so like
two weeks in a row, we're going to have diarrhea in the fucking podcast.
Well, that doesn't really count as shit your pants. Did you have you shit in? Like, there's nothing you could do about it. Well, how about I start with me? You seem to be steaming over there trying to figure out when the last time you shit your pants was, because there's so many times. This goes back like 10 years ago for me. I don't remember where I was. All I know is I was driving to work, right? I don't remember where. I mean, I can't remember if I was like somewhere else, like it was in the morning or what. And everybody has one of these stories where you're driving and you trust a fart, right? Now, everybody, I guarantee you, everybody's giggling right now, right? Except for magnify that by like 400,000 million is what it felt like, right? Because it was like, I knew within a matter of seconds that it was not like I could play this off. It's go home, turn around. You might have to clean your car seat. Okay? So bad. And you know what? It actually wasn't that bad. It wasn't at all. It just seemed like it because I couldn't investigate. I just said, flip it, take it back home. Gonna have to do a wardrobe change. And it was not nearly the catastrophic damage that I thought it was going to be, but it felt like it. Because it was like, and I was like,
yeah. Thank you, Jesus.
I mean, it was like, seriously, it scared the shit out of me. But I know that there's another story, but there's probably been some others. I don't know. I have one about my older brother that I don't know if I can tell without him getting mad, but I'm going to tell it anyways. Because he crapped himself on his wedding day. And I got permission from his wife to tell this story.
On the altar?
No. So the wedding they were having was at a destination. It was at his in-laws or his wife's parents' house. They live down in California.
That's what in-laws are.
Yep, they live down in California, and they live on this hill. The driveway's insane, big, long, steep hill, right?
Steep hill.
Well, they're getting to the day of the wedding, and he's walking up the hill with one of my other brothers, and as he's walking up the hills,
he's sweating.
Just trusted a fart and apparently pooped himself so bad he had to go home and shower. And nobody knows where he is. He's left. He literally just has to leave.
Where is he?
So he's like, he comes back like an hour and 15 minutes later because his apartment or where they were living was not close to this place. Like a half an hour drive away. So he leaves. Nobody knows where he is. Nobody can get a hold of him on the phone. So everybody's freaking out. He gets there and he's like, oh, I just ran into whatever. 10 years goes by before he tells his wife what happened. She laughed so hard. And she was like, why in the world did you not tell me?
No.
Yes.
You're supposed to say she laughed so hard she shit herself.
No, that would be a lie, Jason. I'm only here to speak the goddamn truth.
Oh, wait. Okay, so I don't tell a good enough story. Maybe I need to fucking throw some lies in there. But you can't say, because then she shit herself.
But I don't tell lies. No, it's because my stories don't even need to be made. Like, they're just so fantastic. Like, come on. My brother pooped. Nobody knew. Like, I didn't know. Nobody else knew until Jen found out. And then we were over for a thingy-majig. And she was like, oh, by the way. Actually, I think it was at one of my brother's 40th birthdays, which was about a couple years ago, and we found out. And dude, it's fantastic. True story. And it's
weren't you saying your brother is old enough to be your dad?
No, he's not. Not at all.
I was making a joke.
I know.
Sorry.
He's not that old.
He's supposed to go.
Even though he is older than me, but
he's freaking old.
I'm stank old now, and he's older than I am. So yes, call him Abraham Lincoln because that's how old he is. Except for he's still living, unlike Abraham Lincoln, which
is he 407 years older than you are?
You know what's funny? I think he is actually 6 or 7. He's 6 years older than I am.
No, because he's 407 years older than me.
Okay. Do you think advertising works?
Of course.
Does it?
Why doesn't it?
You realize that everything's awesome now? I mean, no, I agree with you. It does work. Otherwise, people wouldn't spend millions of dollars on it. But like, do you realize like how much everything's so fantastic now? It's really hard to know what's a good product and what's a bad product because everything's advertised as it's the best product. Everything's the best movie. Huh? Social
influencers. Advertising, right? Hey, I use this. You should too.
Yeah, but like, I mean, I drink a delicious beer. You should too, but I don't know why advertising works.
Me neither.
No, it's just funny. I know advertising works, but I can notice. I notice some of the advertising, like it won't work. I notice when things won't work on me, but I don't notice the things that do work on me. You know what I mean? Like the subtle things. Like I'll see a blatant ad. It's like, buy our stuff or you suck. And I'm like, I'm not buying that crap. And then it's like, ooh, Skittles. I want some of those. You know, like it's amazing the different types, and they're doing different ones to get different people. And there's times I catch myself like, advertising doesn't work. And then I'm like, yeah, it does, because I buy crap. And because I buy it, it's not like I just all of a sudden woke up one day, I was like, I want to buy some Under Armour t-shirts.
I'm more of a word of mouth kind. I'm more of a word of mouth kind.
No, I think so too. And I see something I like, I buy it. I don't have to see somebody wearing it for me to buy it. But like this hat that I'm wearing right here, this is a prime example. I saw the Seahawks wearing it on the sideline, I think last year, and I was like, I'm buying that hat. You know, it's different. It's sports. things like that. But like,
horrible decision.
Well, that's been our podcast for today. We will see you guys. Don't be hating on my Hawks, dog. Without Eli Manning, you guys would have been trash every year you ever won. So don't tell me that. Well, you know what? Actually, I'll ask you. So you grew up in California, right? So how did you become a Giants fan?
I was born in New York.
Oh, you were?
Yeah.
I did not know that. You might have told me that. But I mean, you maybe were born there, but like, how long did you live in New York before you went to California?
Not very long, but I got family back there. And
okay.
Back in the day when I was a kid, we had the Rams for a short while playing at Anaheim Stadium, and it was either that or the Chargers or the fucking Raiders. And I went with the home team.
So you understand then? You understand what I'm wearing?
I bleed giant blue.
Hey, it's fine.
It still doesn't make it okay that you're wearing it.
It does, because I lived here my whole life, and I remember watching Steve Largent and Dave Craig when I was like 7 years old. You
weren't even born yet.
We just established I'm old as fuck. So now you can't go back and think you weren't even born yet. Yeah, I was. Right? I have pictures of me in 1989 wearing a Seahawks t-shirt, jersey looking, totally 80s thing. It's got a 12 on it. Seahawks on it. My brother found it, sent to me. He said, proof my brother's been a 12th man since at least 1989. I was like, that's cool. Because I couldn't remember when I started watching. But I remembered it was on this grainy fucking TV on the third floor of my parents' house. It was Sundays, and it sucked. Because
damn, you guys had 3 floors?
Yeah.
You guys are rich, dude. Dude, Harbor and 3 floors? Dude.
One was a dungeon where we kept like chickens.
Talk about white privilege. Fuck.
We could go deep into that. We're going to save that for another episode, because there's a lot of food banks we had to go to as a kid, get food, because we were poor. Huh?
Just FYI, I've been drinking tonight, so
it's fine. I could tell. I can see it in your eyes. Okay. Do you have any questions for me? Of things that we need to talk about that we haven't discussed that we wanted to cover? I mean, we talked about if you've pooped yourself at all ever, and you kind of answered, but we know there's a lot more stories. Do you have problems? Would you ever drive a minivan full time?
Of course. Have you seen minivans lately?
Yes.
Dude, I would drive the shit out of a Toyota Sienna.
Dude.
Holy fuck.
So,
dude, I have a Chevy Express. That doesn't count as a minivan, but I'm all about vans. I'm all about vans.
You know what SUVs are?
I have an Oli Vans account. Okay, that's how much I like vans.
Look, do you realize that SUVs are really just some glorified minivan where they're trying to make them not minivans, and then it's stuck. Yeah. Like, yeah, that's all it is. Yeah. Minivans have more space. I had a conversation with a certain individual today, and he opened my eyes to something. He said, do you realize that, he said, and I quote, if my wife would continue to have sex with me, I would own a minivan so bad, so fast, it wouldn't even be funny.
If she would? Like stopped already?
No. If she would agree to continue, that he would just go get a minivan. Like it's almost like he said, my wife knows that I want a minivan, but she said, if you do that, you get this.
Oh, dude, I got a Chrysler.
And he said, I'm working on it. I think I'm wearing her down. Meaning, like, he thinks that he's going to be able to get his cake and eat it too, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. Now you brought food into it. Is this the Incredible Hunger we're talking about?
No, but
close.
It's a crow.
Is he related to the Incredible Hunger?
That is affirmative.
Oh, no way, dude. There's no fucking way. Audi doesn't make a fucking minivan, dude.
Hey, you know what? Maybe I wasn't supposed to tell you, but I don't give a shit.
Hey, we'll do it live.
Do it live. No, no.
Shit, my buddy's sleeping.
Well, I know he's not ashamed at all, because this is not the first time we've had this conversation, me and this individual.
Hey.
And I know he's serious.
I was about to say, I rented a Chrysler Pacifica in Southern California.
No.
You know, you can fold the captain seats in the middle down into the floor.
Yes.
Dude, they come with vacuums, so you can vacuum the shit.
They're so convenient. They think of all the life's problems.
Yes, dude. You can put an air mattress in there.
You know how many people you can drive to your house for a pool party?
Dude, I'm telling you.
You could have a blow up. You could have
go ahead. The only down part is somebody has to be the designated driver. That's the only down part.
Well, no, but you get a bunch of bouncy houses and you tell people, I got 6 bouncy houses in my backyard. They're like,
yes.
Can we jump in your minivan? Yes. And you're like, yes, because that's how I got the bouncy houses to my house, is in the back of the minivan. It fits 6 bouncy houses, non-inflated.
And they have roof racks, so you can put
roof racks. Fucking roof racks, man. More storage. Endless possibilities. You can get a bike rack thing in the hitch. You can carry 7 bikes, 12 people, food.
Yes.
And there's people out there that make fun of people that drive minivans. You know those people? You're dumb.
I don't. Yeah.
Keep your Miatas and your F-150s. You dumb bitch. We already talked about F-150s the other day. So on them. Poo on them. They like to poo. Anyways. Well, I think we have another successful podcast in the books. You've had a long day, so I want to keep you. And I just want to make sure that you're okay. And I think if you find the time over the next couple days, anytime during the day, you let me know. I think we should do a quick check-in to make sure that the trip's going good. If you happen, this is a promise you have to make me. If you actually shit your pants at any time over the next few days, you must call me immediately to tell me and report in, Corey, I shit myself. Just make sure you eat breakfast at the hotel tomorrow morning, and then my odds go up.
No, for sure, dude. Once I hit the Atlantic Ocean, because I've never put my feet in the Atlantic Ocean, I'd love to check in.
Let's do that. We'll talk over the next day or so, and we'll figure out when that's going to happen, and we'll cut out, we'll slice out a part, and we'll just do a quick, hey everybody.
Yeah.
Jason Corrie podcast. Yeah. Episode
Jason,
9.
A Corrie Jason short.
There it is. A Corrie and Jason short, also known as a Kajort.
Similar to Kenkel's drawing and depiction of our penises. Short.
You know, people that think that Kenkel's cool, you know how many people there are like that think he's cool?
Not very many.
This many's. This many people. This that's also funny. All right, man. Well, that's all I got for this lovely evening, and I know you're tired. Oh, thank you, Jason. And for all you guys out there, don't forget to keep checking in, keep commenting, liking, and make sure you let everybody know, or let Jason know what you think of his jizz earbuds, also known as AirPods, that look like this. There's something about Mary is always what
you got
a little something right.
Huh? What?
Is that hair gel?
What right here? What?
Is that hair gel?
Yeah, hair gel.
Well, I know it wouldn't stay on your head. That's why it could be there. He'd be like, oh.
All right, brother.
All right, man. Have a good night. Thank you, everybody. See you on the next time.